Caitlin Clark's unparalleled 2024 made her an obvious choice for Time's Athlete of the Year. From leading Iowa to the NCAA National Championship game and breaking the all-time scoring record to seamlessly transitioning into the WNBA as Rookie of the Year and earning a spot on the All-WNBA First Team, Clark achieved what few athletes could even dream of. Her influence extended beyond stats and trophies. Clark became the most talked-about athlete in the United States, shining a spotlight on women's basketball like never before. As she reflected on her journey in a candid interview, Clark touched on pivotal moments, controversies, and her growing impact on the game. Clark addressed the media-driven narratives surrounding her. She downplayed the supposed rivalry with Angel Reese, calling it largely manufactured. She also dismissed claims that Dejounte Carrington intentionally poked her in the eye during a game, stating such insinuations were weird and uncalled for. Perhaps the most surprising revelation was Clark's perception of her controversial image, which she found baffling. "All I've done is play my game and represent the sport with class," she remarked. Her humility and integrity have consistently silenced critics, reinforcing her status as a role model in the basketball world. One topic Clark touched on was her exclusion from the U.S. Olympic team. While acknowledging her disappointment, she refrained from criticizing the decision, understanding the prestige of the 12-player roster filled with Hall of Famers and Olympic veterans. Clark also reflected on her first season with the Indiana Fever, candidly noting challenges within the team. She denied involvement in former coach Christy Side's firing, but pointed out strategic shortcomings that hindered their performance. Despite these obstacles, her admiration for the Fever's veterans, including Stephanie White, and her determination to elevate the team's success were evident. In a moment of transparency, Clark acknowledged the privileges that come with being a white player in a league dominated by Black athletes. She emphasized the importance of uplifting Black players and honoring the pioneers who paved the way for women's basketball. Clark also shared lighter moments, revealing her connection with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, who plan to attend an Indiana Fever game this season. In return, Swift invited Clark to a Kansas City Chiefs game, further cementing Clark's crossover appeal beyond sports. Looking back at her historic 2024, Clark celebrated her ability to captivate new audiences. "I've been able to turn people who never watched women's sports into fans," she proudly stated. As she continues to break records and push boundaries, Clark remains grounded, focused on her love for the game and its growth. Caitlin Clark's 2024 wasn't just a remarkable year, it was a transformative one for women's basketball.